Top headlines. Security forces conduct survey using helicopters and drones in Hairok area. Manipur Health Services launch Science Campaign 2025-2026. "19 GR assures local residents of no further firing or bombing by Kuki militants in Torbung Bangla area. Transgender social activist Malem Thongam recess Kangla. Manipur police arrest 4 UNLF peak cadres, recover hijacked fish truck. Bangladesh tense after youth leader's death. Good evening and welcome to ELITETV Primetime English News. This is Joyshree giving you the news in details. Manipur Health Services Director Dr. Enhancement today the 19th December launched the social awareness and action to neutralize pneumonia successfully, Science Campaign 2025-26, which is set to continue till 20th February of 2026. Dr. Enhancement highlighted the need to constantly monitor pneumonia and other deadly diseases in minor infants to reduce the infant mortality rate in the state. He further stressed that it is the cumulative duty of all to work towards providing a healthy life to the young kids for a bright future of tomorrow's society. The launching event, which was held at the Lamphel Indian Medical Association State Branch Office, was also attended by Child Health State Health Society, Enhancement Manipur SNO Dr. A. Sylvia and Family Welfare Director Dr. N. Binu. The campaign is being organized by Directorate of Health Services Manipur and State Health Society, Enhancement Manipur. Speaking further during the launching of the campaign, Manipur Health Services Director Dr. Enhancement stated that the Manipur Health Services are providing healthcare services for the people of Manipur, classifying into primary, secondary and tertiary health care system. However, infant mortality rate is most related with the wellness and well-being of young minor children. He added that early diagnosis and proactive measures in treating pneumonia is very much essential to save the young children from such ailments. He stressed that it is the duty of parents and caregivers to look and notice the change in physical condition of minor children for early diagnosis and treatment of any form of illness.
Grass level workers ground level NMC so my Magadi function here Mapum to shell a penna museum, Tuina Mammy, my Maggie died as a liquid for the health workers in my life. It put along after some was some that was media persons in now for the very well known something was said. I think Manipur Padam, the Yohan Biraga, the Matamchan, pneumonia, Lena, Sinapuk, Naraga, Masap of Hang Sing, the Shengatsi.
19 Gorkha Regiment met with the local residents of Torbung Bangla and assured them that there will be no further firing or bombing. Accordingly, resettlement will resume from today, the 19th December, as per report. During the meeting, personnel of 19 Gorkha Regiment also stated that actions will be initiated to apprehend the Kuki militants.
तो कंपनी कमांडर को वहाँ पहुँचने का टाइम लगता है, है ना, वो भी गाड़ी स्टार्ट करेगा, जाएगा, अपने किवाड़ लेके जाएगा, उसको टाइम लगा वहाँ जाने। वहाँ जाके उसने उसको पकड़ने की कोशिश किया तो वो भाग के जंगल में, तो कंपनी कमांडर के पीछे भागा उसका, उस दौरान में हमने फायर को रुका दिया, हमने उसका हथियार भी पकड़ लिया और कुछ देर बाद आपका फायरिंग भी रुक गया था, क्या आपको पता है फायरिंग। तो आप लोग का एक कमेंट है कि आर्मी ने कुछ नहीं किया, तो आर्मी में यहाँ होके मैं यहाँ से वहाँ कैसे जा सकता हूँ? तो मेरा ये है, अगर आप लोग जैसे मैं यहाँ का कम्युनिटी कमांडर हूँ तो मेरा फर्स्ट जिम्मेदारी होता है इस गाँव का सबल और गुमाउन का।
Security forces today, the 19th December, launched survey in high-rock areas under Taubal district using helicopters and drones. As of now, no reports of conducting combing operations have been received. However, as per sources, it is speculated that some incidents might have occurred in Kamzong district adjoining high-rock areas. Transgender social activist Malem Thongam, who is on a cycling sprint carrying the masses of Manipur peace, has successfully reached Imphale's historic Kangla today, the 19th December. It may be mentioned that Malem Thongam had begun the campaign from New Delhi's Qutub Minar on 2nd October with the aim to spread awareness on striving for restoration of peace and normalcy in strife-torn state of Manipur, which has been reeling under turmoil and unrest since 3rd May 2023. It may also be mentioned that Kotu and Kuki Jo Council has issued warning not to cross Kangpopi district, citing reasons for escalation of fresh incidences of violence. However, amidst high tensions, Malem Thongam has managed to successfully reach Imphale today, the 19th December. Malem Thongam further alleges the people in Kangpopi were keeping vigil along the route ahead of her arrival, making security deployment necessary to avoid any untoward incident. Condemning the warning issued by Kotu, Malem urged the organization to withdraw such directives. Malem also stated that with the support of peace-loving forums and demanded legal action against those who threaten Manipur's integrity by demanding separate administration. Manipur Progressive Pig Farmers Association today, the 19th December, held its 4th annual general meeting at the Manipur Press Club. During the event, MAPA FAG Joint Secretary Rustam Ngangom stated that due to inadequate production of pigs in the state, 90% of the pigs are being imported from outside the state Manipur to meet the supply-demand gap. He added that the association has been continually working to make Manipur self-reliant on piggery production. He further highlighted that pig farmers face several difficulties, including scarcity in supply of medicines during outbreak of any pig-related diseases. He continued that rampant deaths resulting from seasonal pig-related diseases is another contributing factor for inadequate supply of pigs in the state Manipur.
When Mafam Puding is Atuna, Barjibiti, Nakanaba, training the Zimba, the awareness in Zimba, we beat in a lovely, though Halaki Amazavamana, Mamanga Hogi was facing the Pakatana, Manipur Punba, Sworn Bado County, Oitre Hadaki, the epicenter of Hungkak, Kaxing, Hali, some of these for example, Natana, Asamuna, 297 epicenters labor to Bakti, and the Masima Faki, Asoba.
APOM Vice President Kumantam Chandramani expressed that the recent announcement by Central Security Forces to conduct operations against suspected Kuki militants following the Torbung Bangla and Pukau Chau Ikai incident of December 16 is a new dubious plan to deceive the people of Manipur. The statement was made today, the 19th December, during a joint press meet held at Manipur Press Club organized by MPCM, Anoba Sanmitlon, MPF, WMO Palem, IPOM addressing media persons. IPOM Vice President Chandramani further stated that during the earlier Manipur government, the Central Security Forces had remained silent, blind and deaf to the attacks by the Kuki militants against the Meitei civilians. However, during the current president's rule, government of Manipur sustained meant by the Central Security Forces to launch operation against the Kuki militants is nothing but a foul play to fool the people of Manipur. He applauded the recent initiatives of states and central government for resettlement of IDPs at Pukaucha, Ikai and Torbung Bangla areas. However, he condemned the recent attacks against IDPs by armed Kuki militants using sophisticated weapons, including several bombs. He further supported the demand of the general public to open a designated UNLF MPA camp for the safety and protection of the Meitei people in high-risk areas.
Central Force amasung State Force na ngakpang na moidogo oiragadi makoigi mamangda khangna una adumak lamen tuen basing sina khut thara abanina madu ngakthok nabagi damakta punja singduna hairiba UNLF ki lami MPS he mafam tungan ba mafam singsida thambiro makoigi designated camp hangan biro aduga ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ITBꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯦꯔꯤꯐꯦꯔꯤꯒꯤ ꯖꯒꯥꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯁꯤ ꯉꯥꯛꯍꯟꯕꯤꯔꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ ꯋꯥꯐꯝꯁꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯄꯨꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯊꯝꯖꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯉꯔꯥꯡꯁꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯗꯕ ꯃꯑꯣꯡꯗ 19 JRꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤ ꯂꯝꯍꯦꯟ ꯇꯨꯍꯦꯟꯕ ꯈꯨꯠꯂꯥꯏ ꯄꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯕꯣꯝ ꯀꯥꯞꯊꯔꯛꯏꯕꯁꯤꯡꯗꯣ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯐꯥꯕ ꯍꯧꯔꯅꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯀꯣꯏꯊꯤ ꯊꯤꯔꯅꯤꯅ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯕꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯨꯕꯥꯎꯆꯧ ꯏꯀꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡꯗꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯛꯄ ꯋꯥꯍꯩꯗꯨ ꯇꯥꯕꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯁꯤ ꯏꯀꯥꯏ ꯈꯥꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯪꯀꯣꯠꯄ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯁꯣꯏꯈꯤꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯇꯧꯒꯗꯕ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯊꯧꯁꯤꯡ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯛꯇꯕꯗꯨꯗ ꯃꯤꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯕꯨ ꯊꯥꯖꯔꯛꯇꯕꯗꯣ ꯊꯥꯖꯕ ꯑꯃꯈꯛ ꯊꯝꯅꯅꯕꯒꯤꯗꯃꯛꯇ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯥꯜꯂꯣꯡ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯠꯊꯔꯛꯄꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯂꯧꯗꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏ
ꯒꯥꯛꯆꯥꯎ ꯏꯈꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯐꯝꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯦꯀꯨꯔꯤꯇꯤ ꯐꯣꯔꯁ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯁꯦꯟꯇ꯭ꯔꯦꯜ ꯐꯣꯔꯁꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯤꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯃꯥꯜꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯃꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯃꯤꯇꯩ ꯃꯄꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯒ ꯀꯞꯄꯒ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯗꯨꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯤꯛ ꯊꯃꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯛꯅ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯇꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯄꯥꯎꯗꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯇꯝꯃꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ULF ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯇꯣꯛꯇ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ MPA ꯀꯥꯡꯕꯨꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯨꯟꯁꯤꯗꯩꯗ ꯉꯥꯛꯄꯤꯔꯒ ꯃꯈꯣꯏꯒ ꯄꯨꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯃꯤꯟꯅꯖꯔꯒꯦ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯃꯤꯇꯩ ꯃꯄꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯔꯦ.
The first of our Global Summit 2025 on the theme of connecting spirituality and cosmetic gynecology was held today, the 19th December at Savannah Sea Master Women's Academy at Kaisamthong Longzam Lereng. The event, which was organized by AFA 2025 Organizing Committee, was attended by Dr. L. Usarani, Dr. K. Tomba, Dr. T. Bilasini, Dr. Madhuri Patel and Dr. Savannah Chongtham. Speaking on the occasion, Savannah Sea Masters Women's Academy founder Dr. Savannah Chongtham stated that cosmetic gynecology is a separate treatment medical procedure. She added that gynecologists need to analyze and understand the various gynae-related health issues. She further stated that womb issues and medical complications can now be easily treated without the need to undergo medical surgery.
Apena world gi wena anuba specialty hai tare ro kisi world gi na ahama horopanya pioneer ni kona kari deal tawi kona stress urinary incontinence lok kumbri sing chatpa are ngang khau jonthar pagum se operation tawdana kanon tawi aduga nupi amagi ba quality of life hangat halapada mateng pangi akoi kanu singsina.
A release issued by band outfit Kamson Group Zeliangrong United Front Jobs Information and Publicity Secretary has stated that the front job strongly and categorically rejects the illogical, baseless and misleading allegations made by the rehabilitation campers at Mount Ararat. It added that Job has no nexus or linkage with any underground group while carrying out its ongoing drive to destroy illicit narco-poppy plantations with the ancestral land of the Zeliangrong Manipuri and its indigenous people. Job further reiterated that the action taken against Joyshree and his act in 2019 was based on proper investigation and concrete evidence established by a duly constituted search committee. They were terminated after it was proven that they had sold approximately 10 arms to one of the Kuki underground group, an act that directly betrayed the principles and interests of the Zeliangrong people. The front has raised the question as to why the Joyshree group claims to be hurt or aggrieved when Job undertakes the destruction of poppy plantation, farmhouses and other materials used by Kuki refugees illegally occupying Zeliangrong land. These actions are part of Zub's firm stand against narco-terrorism and illegal encroachment, the front stated. Colonel Anil Kumar, officiating Group Commander, NCC Group Headquarters in Fall today, the 19th December, paid an inspiring visit and gave a keynote opening address to the ongoing National Cadet Corps annual training camp at Padmaratna English School, Kakchik. The visit aimed to motivate cadets and review the various training and leadership activities being conducted at the camp. Upon arrival, the officiating Group Commander was warmly welcomed by Major Bigya Chandra Rajkumar, Camp Commandant Thokchom Jiten, Principal Padmaratna English School, NCC officers, PI staffs and NCC cadets. The visit began with a ceremonial guard of honor presented by the cadets, followed by a detailed briefing on the camp's objectives, daily training schedules, and the achievements of the cadets. Addressing the cadets, the esteemed dignitaries praised their discipline, enthusiasm, and commitment of the idols of the NCC. They emphasized the importance of youth participation in nation building and encouraged the cadets to uphold the values of unity, leadership, and service. The visits also included interactions and instructors and camp officials, as well as an inspection of training activities. Security forces on December 18 arrested 4 members of the UNLFP after following the hijacking of a truck carrying boxes of ice fish in Imphal West District. The arrest followed an operation launched hours after the truck was hijacked from the Maharavi Phaidinga Stretch under Segmai police station earlier the same day. The stolen vehicle, along with the entire consignment of ice fish, was recovered during the operation. The arrested cadres have been identified as Boris Sagolsim, 25 A's of Yaripok Lai Manai in Imphal East District, Herozit Sharma, 32 A's of Yaripok Vishnu Naha Mayalekai in Taubal District, Asem Amar Maitei, 20 A's of Sabal Awang Lekai in Bisnupur District, and MD Salman Khan, 35 A's of Yaripok Tulihal in Imphal East District. Investigators are also seized 2 tipper trucks allegedly used to transfer and transport the fish boxes from the hijacked vehicle. The drivers and a handyman associated with the seized vehicles were taken into custody. They have been identified as Pukrabam Mukesh Singh, 23 S of Torbung Bangla in Bisnupur District, Waikom Bizen Maitei, 31 S of Yaripok, Nungai Pokpi Mamang Leka in Imphal East District, and Lokrapom Sitalji Singh of 32 years of Yaripok, Nungai Pokpi Mamang Leka in Imphal East District. Let's have a short commercial break.
Hello everyone, welcome to Career Topics. Ngasi mayamgidamakta puduna lakchariba career topic unconventional careers. Unconventional career haibasi aikhoina traditional career haibadi doctor natraga engineering gumba mainstream career nataba adubuni. Khudam oina hairabada law, liberal arts, psychology, agriculture, mass communication, design, physiotherapy, forensic science, architecture, asinachingban. Unconventional careers inge marakta ngasige topic mass communication. Mass communication haibasi aikoina miyambu karigumba pau natraga information matam amada punna yohanba adubuni khudam oina harabada pau che TV radio film na chingba asini mass communication gi career path asi changbada skills makhal kaya ama changli skills sing asige manungda maru oiba khara harabada creativity, curiosity and critical thinking, strong verbal and writing communication skills, editing, presentation skills, adaptability and flexibility asinachingba. Hariba career path asi matau karamna tamgani. Kanagumba any stream da 12 loiraba 45% or above phanglaba mahiroi amana bachelor or diploma in mass communication asi pursue tawba yai. Mass communication hariba career path asi yamna kanaba amadi lemjaningai oiba career path amani. Aikoina mass communication gi tokhai ba section sing khairui madudi print and electronics journalism, advertising, public relation, radio jockey, news anchor, content writer asini. Kanagumba mahiroi singna thawai yaubirabadi aikoigi office ta laktuna tanabiyu natraga makhada pizariba aikoigi contact number asida pau haubiru.
Welcome back again. Kokomi today, the 19th December, submitted a memorandum address to the Manipur Governor A.K. Vala and Chief Secretary P.K. Goyal, highlighting the present ground realities on persisting security threats to the resettled civilians and continuity of time-bound resettlement assurances. Kokomi expressed that despite repeated assurances from the present government that resettlement operation would adhere to the time frame and associated security guarantees, recent developments continue to expose serious gaps in the protective mechanism. Kokomi further stressed that these lapses have repeatedly undermined the safety and confidence of returning eternally displaced persons. Kokomi has demanded for immediate reinforcement of security forces, including state and central agencies around the resettlement site, particularly areas with known volatility, to ensure credible deterrence and protection for returning families. It also demanded to strengthen intelligence gathering and preventive operations at deterring armed groups and individuals planning attacks against civilians and the resettlement process. Kokomi cautioned that failure to fulfill the demands and aspirations of the people will invite intensified public criticism from civil societies and the general public at large. In the concluded state-level Orange Festival, Best Orange Grower Award has been awarded to Humang Gangmei of Tingao Village under Nonay District, and with a sum of 2 lakh cash prize. The first runner-up has been backed by Hautolong Pamei of Dailong Village with awarded sum of 1 lakh Tamanglong District. Furthermore, the second runner-up title has been backed by P.H. Benjamin of Kongsang Village under Nonay District and has been awarded with Rs 75,000. Manipur security forces destroyed 119 acres of illegal poppy cultivation during a major operation on December 18 in Ukhrul district, underscoring the intensified crackdown on narcotics production in the hill areas. The operation focused on LM Block, Yaolan Chafu and the Lamlai Chingfai area, where security teams cleared extensive poppy fields. As a part of the action, 24 huts found at the plantation site were burned, with officials saying the structures were likely used by cultivators and workers involved in the illegal activity. The December 18 operation followed a coordinated drive a day earlier when Manipur security forces, along with the Urkhul District Forest Department, destroyed large tracts of poppy fields across the same locations. Officials said the consecutive operations reflect sustained efforts by the state to curb illegal drug cultivation and disrupt networks linked to the narcotics trade in Manipur's Hill District. India and Oman on Thursday, the 18th December, linked a free trade agreement as Prime Minister Narendra Modi held talks with Sultan Haitham bin Tariq and explored ways to further and greater depth to the bilateral strategic partnership. Modi, who arrived in Oman on Wednesday on the last leg of his three-nation tour, was welcomed by Sultan Haitham at AI Baraka Palace in Muscat before the bilateral meeting. During the meeting, both leaders explored ways to further and greater depth to the India-Oman strategic partnership. Ministry of External Affairs spokesperson Randir Jaiswal said. They noted that the completion of 70 years of diplomatic relations between India and Oman is a landmark in the bilateral partnership. The two leaders welcomed the signing of the Comprehensive Economic Partnership Agreement as a milestone in bilateral ties, affirming that it would significantly strengthen the India-Oman strategic partnership. The CEPA signed by Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal and Oman's Minister of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion Qasis bin Mohammed I. Yosef is expected to enhance market access, promote investment and strengthen cooperation across key sectors. Sarif Osman Hadi, a prominent leader of the July uprising who was shot last week, died on Thursday, December 18, 2025, while undergoing treatment at a Singapore hospital after fighting for his life for 6 days. Hundreds of students and people gathered at the capital's Sahabag intersection near Dhaka University campus. Following the announcement of Hadi's death, violence broke out after thousands of protesters took to the streets of Dhaka. Several buildings in the capital, including those housing the country's two leading newspapers and Deputy High Commissioner office, were set on fire, according to authorities, with staff trapped inside. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to the email address info@elitetv.in or 94028909882 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Before we wind up, let's have the headlines again. Security forces conduct survey using helicopters and drones in Hayrok area. Manipur Health Services Loan Science Campaign 2025-2026. ZRS stores local residents of no further firing or bombing by Kuki militants in Torbung, Bangla area. Transgender social activist Malem Thongam receives Kangla. Manipur police arrest for UNLF peak cadres, recover hijacked fish truck. Bangladesh stands after youth leader's death. That's all for today. Thank you again for being with us.